Okay, quick tip video. If you don't know, my name's Nick. I live in the Catskills. It's upstate New York. I do a lot of working on car videos, working on the shop, working on the house, fishing. But I also do these quick tip videos where it's like 5-6 minutes, save you some time, money. It's usually about something very specific that I think a lot of people might have some trouble with. If you like that sort of stuff, subscribe. I bet you'll be happy with the content. This is about Jeep Grand Cherokee, 2011 to 2020, something like that. Even if you don't have this car, you might be interested in this. And it's about brakes. And if you're watching this video and you're frustrated about you bought some brakes, you bought some, let's talk, say, in this particular case, rear brakes. You bought brake pads and rotors, and you put the rotor on, it fit nice. You tried to put the pads on, with the caliper, and it didn't fit. You don't know what the hell's going on. It's because there's two different types of rotors for this car. There's a BR2 and a BRY. These are codes from the dealer, from Jeep. The BR2 is a heavy-duty rotor. The BRY is not. The BR2, heavy-duty, is thicker than the BRY by about 3/16, I think. In my case, the Laredo, you could have two different rotors on this one. The higher models, you can't. They're all BR2s. They're all the heavy duty. Why? Because it's a heavier car. The Laredo is the base model, and some of these Laredos, they're light enough where they use a cheaper rotor. You cannot switch to the heavy duty one. You cannot buy the heavy duty one because the caliper is different. If you wanted heavy duty, you need to take off the caliper, put the heavy duty caliper on, right? That's bigger, and then you can use the heavy duty rotors. Now here's an interesting thing. The pads are the same. Doesn't matter BRY, BR2, it doesn't matter which rotor you have, the pads are the same. So if you're frustrated and you can't get on, oh man, is the pads wrong? Is the rotor wrong? The rotor is wrong, not the pads. You can keep the pads. A local shop, a Napa, Advanced, AutoZone, whatever you got, O'Reilly's, whatever, they're gonna have the pads, but I guarantee you they're not gonna have the rotors. If you need the BRY, you're gonna have to go to the dealer. There's no way they're going to carry it. Why? Because it only works on a very specific section of one trim level of one car. They just don't carry it. And they carry the BR2. And you know what? A lot of these guys, when you call these guys up, AutoZone, they're not even going to realize there's a BR2 and a BRY. I've only found one place, Napa, knew that there was a BR2 and a BRY, but they couldn't get the BRY. So they're gonna say, oh, yep, got them. They're not going to know BR2, BRY. You have to know that, and you got to ask them. You say, is this a BRY or a BR2? It's like, oh, yeah, it's BR2. They're not going to have the BRY. You got to go to the dealer. I'm going to give you the code for the dealer. This is direct from Jeep. It's a 5212-4763. That is the rotor code. That's the rotor code for a non-heavy duty rotor. This is what you need. It's going to be list, I don't even know. It's like 135 to 140 a rotor. It's really interesting how they go cheap, right? So you think to yourself, you know what? Hey, it's cheap. It's the cheaper rotor. It's the lighter rotor. Fine. At least I get to save money. The problem is nobody carries them, which means you need to go to the dealer, which means you're spending even more money than the heavy duty one. The heavy duty one from, say, I don't even know, Advanced. The heavy duty one from Advanced is like 80 bucks. 80 bucks. This is $50 more. $50 more. Now, there's an argument to be made. Well, this is genuine, OEM parts. Maybe it's better than the aftermarket heavy duty. Whatever. Either way, it's 50 bucks more. It's technically supposed to be the cheaper one. So that's my quick tip. Be careful on these things. A lot of cars are like this nowadays. It's very confusing. What happened was that everything is so expensive now that people are looking for different ways to save money, which makes things more complicated. It used to be just one choice, brakes. I need a set of brakes. And you go and you put them on, and that's it. And back in the day, it was drum brakes and disc brakes, or drum and drum, or all disc. But they were like the same thing, really. Now you go in, I want platinum, I want gold, I want silver, I want freaking economy. It's ridiculous, all the things you can get. You save $15 here, $15, $15. It's because if you go to the dealer and you want rear brakes for this car, the whole thing, pads and rotors, is going to cost you $400 just for parts. That leaves so much open for all these different levels. And that's what's happened. It's got completely confusing. It's made Jeep change the way they're doing the freaking brakes. It's all over the place. But make sure that you know. I would even suggest, even if you don't know, call up Jeep, give them your last date of your VIN, and they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you what the code is. So that's it. Let me get out of here. Hope that helps somebody. All right, thanks. See ya.